ahead.
Are we ready?
Yes.
Are we ready? So I have passed on the details of these two ships to you. I'll discuss that with the screen as well. I'll put one of your team on one of the ships that is called as Glasgow 1. That is basically an LNG ship that you are looking at. Yeah. A fixed pitch propeller right hand screw. Yeah. And the other one is an LPG ship that's called LPG 1. One of your team I will put on an LPG ship. The area for this exercise is in, as you can see, Yung Ang LNG terminal. Now, just to say that where is Yung Ang LNG terminal, let me zoom out. You see, this is Taiwan. So, southwest of Taiwan, this is the LNG terminal. I'll give you an so the exercise is designed about. In the morning, I showed you the videos about stopping distances. So these two ships are heading towards this terminal. They are going to be heading for the anchorage. Now, the first leg of each of these voyage is 5 nautical miles. Okay, 5 miles. Each of this leg is 5 miles, and this is 1 mile. And it is 090, again 5 miles, 090, and this is 1 mile, heading towards the waiting anchorage for going into the terminal. So your telegraph is going to be at full sea speed. What we are going to do is, we are going to find out what is the stopping distance of this ship, crash stop, in case you need to stop the ship and go full astern. Yeah? And then you can see how is this going to be affecting your ship and how much distance are your ship going to stop. Your exercise starting time is 1600. So you're going to start at 1600. Yeah, on the simulator I will show it to you just now. It will come onto your each pages where to look onto the screen. We'll keep things simple. We are not going to complicate things. What we are going to do is we're going to start the exercise with full telegraph. I will set up the equipment. All you have to do is, and you have to maintain all these records. You're going to keep a log of it somewhere wherever you can find the log of it. At whatever time. So we will decide a time. We will go on to the exercise. We will start a time, and at 16, let's say 16:01, 1 minute after the vessel is already into the exercise, you are going to stop and then go full astern, and you will leave the rudder at midship. You're not going to do anything to the rudder, and then you will see at what time is the ship going to XYZ time. At what time has the ship stopped and how much further the ship has traveled. This is going to be the first
speed in morning.
Again?
Will it pick up speed in morning?
It is not going to pick up speed. It is already going to start with its maximum speed. Right. Already maximum speed. We are full sea speed. So for this LPG 1, you see before we start with
15 knots. 15 knots.
Again?
14 knots. Maximum.
Yeah, as you can see it in your particulars. This is at 14 knots and this one is about 21 knots.
The other one is called 21.3.
21.3 knots. Sea state is about 2. Sea state plays a very important role as well. Sea state is about 2. General sea state, there is not much happening. There is no wind, there is no current. Okay. And the next time, once we finish this, what we are going to do is this time we will do, next step will be rudder cycling. Yeah. This next step is going to be that you are going to do rudder cycling. Now there are two kinds of rudder cycling. One is slow speed rudder cycling. One is high speed rudder cycling. Now slow speed rudder cycling you can do in open sea. There is no constriction here. Yeah. Open sea you can do slow speed rudder cycling. Slow speed rudder cycling, what it does is a vessel is designed to move ahead through water like this. Yeah. But when you start facing your ship lateral side towards the sea, it starts becoming like a brake in itself. It's like a brake. So in an open sea like this, it is not much of a problem. So you can do slow speed rudder cycling. Slow speed rudder cycling is give rudder hard over one side. Yeah. And once your course change about 30 degrees, yeah, from the initial course, then you go on to the other side. 30 to 40 degrees from initial size. You're trying to open your face to the sea, and that's what you're doing, and then you slow down more quickly. To keep your steering effective, to do slow speed rudder cycling is, you will have to not stop the ship. You need to put your ship on slowly down. First you put half ahead, and then you do slow speed rudder cycling, and then you put dead slow, and then you do rudder cycling, and then when you have already almost lost speed, you just stop your ship. Because your rudder, I told you, is only going to be effective if there is water passing through it. There is no water passing through it, big problem. Yeah, so we will see that as well. And we will replay it over here. And then we are going to do, next thing is that we will see if you are, let's say you are in a buoyed channel here, you are going in a channel in a constricted waterway up, then you do high frequency rudder cycling. Because you cannot afford to make your ship go like this, yes, to deviate from the initial course too much. Then you do high frequency rudder cycling. Give hard over, then give hard over another side, then give hard over another side. That will very quickly lose your seaway. Again, you bring half head, then you bring slow head. As the speed starts coming down, you have to match your engine speed to your speed through water. So you have to keep that in mind. And then slowly, once your vessel starts losing speed, let slow head, keep doing it. And then you will yourself see, and we will write all these times down. We'll start at 1601, and then we will see how much further your ship travels, how much your ship deviates from the initial track. We have plotted a passage plan here. Can you see it? And we will see how much your vessel has deviated from track. All of these factors, all of this you are going to write down. Yeah, you can put it in as part of your study, PhD, whatever you have ship design. If you are going to write a paper on it, make sense? So you are going to collect data as well. It will be helpful. This is going to be our initial exercise. We are going to keep things simple. We will keep bringing up your levels slowly into the simulator. I do not expect you to jump into the simulator and day one and start becoming an expert there. So bit by bit, slowly. This is the first exercise. This will also help you to introduce the simulator. First is pretty simple. What is the first one? It's just stopping. At 1601, you stop your engine and then go astern. Yeah? So, is this all? Okay. 3 of you over here will go on the LPG ship, and 3 of you over here will go on a LNG ship. These exercises are pretty quick. You can do these three exercises. So first one is just stopping.
I think maybe one of them can join us because like they're all kind of.
Okay, they are all seafarers. Yeah, it's a very valid and a fair point.
You say I have never been on ship.
No problem. You two be some sea experience. So you 3 can go on one, and you 2 and Leo can go on one.
And is it just go from forward head to forward stern?
Yeah, 1601. That is the first exercise. Yeah? Happy to do that?
Yes.
Okay, what kind of ship do you have? Let me briefly go through it. You can write these details down if you want. It is already there in your pilot card. You can just double check, highlight it if you have a highlighter with you.
So we have.
So this is the LNG ship. The people who are on Glasgow 1. This is the LNG ship. The ship's draft is 10.9 meter even keel. Yes. And the length of the ship is about 274 meters. Breadth is about 43 meters. So you can create a length to breadth ratio yourself. A good decent enough windage. This will be effective later on as well. Ship's tonnage is 89634. 89,634 is the displacement. That is the weight of the ship, how heavy the ship is. It's a fixed pitch propeller. Yeah, single screw. One screw, 26,800 kilowatts. Okay. We look into the further pilot card of this ship.
Which group and which business?
There's the pilot card. This side is LNG, that side is LPG. Okay, so we'll keep it like that. So you can see over here, air draft is given over here, your ship's displacement is given over here, forward draft, aft draft 10.9, it's an even keel, length is given over here. Steering is one suspended rudder, maximum angle is 35 degrees, can you see that?
Yes.
Hard over to hard over with 2 steering pumps running, it is going to take you 14 seconds. There are no thrusters, nothing else. Okay? Can you see that?
Yes.
Full ahead to full astern stopping distance is 6.05 cables. Yeah, that is basically 0.6 of a mile. Turning circle and all the other particulars are given there as well, which you can then later on appreciate what happens, because these are all particulars of sea trial. Will depend on sea state, weather, all the other stuff as well. What you will see in the simulator will be somewhat close to this as well. And these are your engine speeds relating to the RPMs. Yeah. So on your full sea speed ahead, you are doing 21.3. Full ahead, you are going to do. Full ahead, you are going to do, I think, 21 knots. What is it? 11? When it be 11.
Full CI is
21.3. Half ahead is 9 knots, 6.8 and 5.2. So full ahead is 11 knots. Huge difference, eh?
Yeah.
See the RPM, there is a huge difference in the RPM, that is the reason. It's an LNG powered vessel. Okay? It's a right-handed propeller, fixed pitch propeller. Remember in the morning? There's this mic. It's like a proper conventional merchant vessel. 90% of the conventional merchant vessels, deep sea going vessels are designed like this. Fixed pitch, right-handed. Okay? The last exercise that we are going to do today before you leave is, we are going to do a turning circle exercise. People who are going to be on the LPG, can you read the particulars of the LPG vessel yourself?
Yeah.
So I have given you a wheelhouse poster as well. Well, this wheelhouse poster contains even more details. Type of main engine, yeah. Stern power is 41% of the ahead power. Minimum RPM is 23 knots. Propeller is fixed pitch propeller, right-handed, one propeller. A huge amount of information here is given. Rudder is suspended 35 degrees with one pump 27 seconds from going from hard over to hard over, with 2 pumps 14 seconds from going hard over to hard over. You see all this?
Yes.
Stopping characteristics are mentioned here as well, which you yourself will draw in your book and take the details. Your turning, so this is the last exercise for today. Before we break, we are going to do a turning circle exercise. A deep water turning circle exercise is how your vessel is going to turn with a hard over, yeah, in deep water and in shallow water. You will yourself appreciate it. Let's see how it goes. Okay? And then also, like you saw in the video, we will try to see how a vessel drifts. Yeah, your vessel is heading towards ports. Let's say your main engine failed and your vessel is stopped and about a certain distance from the land. So we will try to see how your vessel is going to start drifting with the wind. Then with just current towards the land. Generally the current direction is towards the land. Let's say worst case scenario, you're drifting towards the shallows. And then to both with wind and current. Yeah, offshore wind current coming in the wind coming in the opposite direction, current pushing the ship shore. Let's see who wins. Yeah, and then last will be little bit of current, little bit of wind, more of waves, swell. Let's see how that pushes the ship, which direction does it push the ship. Okay. Load the exercise. Are you happy with the exercise so far? Any doubts?
No.
I don't know which control. Don't need to push and pull. Yeah, step. Then.
So what will keep things simple? We will use bridge number, the smaller bridges, bridge 2 and bridge 3, because we don't need a 360-degree bridge. It's quite hassle to go in and out. We will use it later on, just not today. So it will give you a better understanding here. It's more quicker. You will yourself appreciate it later on. Yeah. So class 1 is the LNG. So I'm loading it on your bridge 2, and bridge 3 I'm going to load the LPG ship. Yeah. Okay, let's step onto the bridges. Can you plug it over there? If somebody might just walk through it and fall over here.
Okay.